Worldbox just had its biggest update ever, and it added a bunch of new species into the game. So today, I'm going to make all of the brand new species fight to the death in a bracket-style tournament to determine which species is the strongest. So the question is, which species will win and be crowned the strongest? Well, let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bracket I have made for today's video. Now, you may notice that this bracket only has 8 species on it, and there was a lot more added in the most recent Worldbox update. That is because if I added every single species onto this bracket, this video would be hours. With that being said, this is actually part 2 of the ongoing series to find out which is the strongest species in Worldbox. And without wasting any more time, I will explain to you how these duels work, but I think we should just get to round 1 first. Our first round is a Grant versus a Mutar. Oh, these names. Okay, here we are in Worldbox, and I will now explain to you how these duels will work. As you can see, each species has their own island with 100 people on it, or animals. And they will have, are the bears fighting amongst each other? I think they are. Probably a bad idea, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, they will have 100 years to build up an army and build up resources before I connect the 2 islands and make them fight to the death. The round will end when there is only 1 kingdom left standing. So let's speed up time here and let's see which species comes out on top. Whoa, hey now. These guys tried declaring war before the 100 years started. That's not all right, buddy. We got some pre-fires going on right now. Okay, it has just hit year 99, so before we start the war, let's check up on each team here. The Mutars have a population of 180, and they do not actually have an army. The Bears, on the other hand, have a population of 139, and they have an army of 52, so they're ready for war. So let's connect both sides with a bridge, and let's start this war. Here we go. The Grants have declared war on the Mutars. Let's see who wins. Now, the Bears have already shown to be very aggressive by declaring war 5 times before they were supposed to, so they're going to be ready for battle, and they for sure are. They are rushing to the other side. Yeah, it looks like the Bears are wasting no time whatsoever, and they are just rushing right into battle. Wait, is this the king of the bears right here? It is. Look it. The king bear is out for blood right now. He's just like walking around. He don't care. He wants blood. The bears are just going ham right now. Look at them. I'm not gonna lie. The cows seem a little bit more organized than the bears. Like, the bears are just kind of running in from all which direction. Like, there's like 10 bears right now chasing this single cow right here. Like, is that really the best use of your time? What about the 50 cows that are chasing you guys right now? There's a 5-year-old bear running into battle. There's this little cub. I'm gonna actually follow this guy. I'm very curious to see how he how far he goes. We're following this 5-year-old bear. He's just gonna get killed in war. Wow, what a bunch of heartless people. It's really hard to pick one spot to watch because there's so much going on always in these wars, but I'm gonna try and follow like the big group right here. It looks like there's just like one big clump of bears right here, and they're all chasing after these 2 cows, which is kind of funny. Another quick population check here. The bears have 40 and the cows have over 100. So it is not looking good for the bears. I honestly thought the bears would win because I feel like in actual real life, bears would win in a fight against a cow. I may have figured out why they're losing. This is your war strategy. This 10-year-old is going to lead you guys to victory. Oh boy, it actually looks like some of the bears are losing their houses and stuff. Wait, there's only 4 bears left? What happened? What I was going to say is it looks like the bears are losing a lot of their housing right now. Like they're going after their houses. Oh, we're down to 0 bears. What happened? The war of the mad battle of Grant ended. I didn't even get to see the ending. What happened? I literally wasn't even watching. I like sped up time for 2 seconds and then they got killed. And then a new kingdom formed. Does this count? Are they still going? There's 1 bear. I'll count it, I guess. I mean, technically they're still going. In a very interesting war tactic, the bears tried changing their identity into a new kingdom. This new kingdom only has 1 person, and I'm pretty sure it's the king. So, I mean, if this fight ends, okay, yeah. So they died again for a 2nd time. No, we're not doing this again. You guys lost. They keep trying to just like change their identity into a new kingdom. You guys, the bears lose. You can't just keep changing your identity and hoping you get away with it. The cows win. Okay, up next is the humans versus the Lulclaws. Okay, here we are at the next round. On the left, we have the humans over here, and on the right, we have the, I think these are hyenas. Okay, it's year 99, so let's check up on both of our teams here. The humans have a population of 110 and an army of 0. No army whatsoever, okay. The Lulclaws have a population of 104, and they also don't have an army. Okay, so they're just gonna run around the entire time. Great. I also think for this round, I'm gonna make the bridge that connects them way smaller so they don't have a bunch of room to like space out. So this like piece of sand right here will be like the Bridge of Doom. I like that name. Anyway, let's get the war here. There we go. Lulclaws have declared war on humans. humans. Oh, wait, hold on. We have an altercation here. There is a single hyena going into battle here, and they have this poor 117-year-old woman fighting it. Make the elderly go to war. You can definitely tell each team doesn't actually have an army. These just seem like normal people. Just got like their 9-to-5 office job, and now they have to go fight. It actually looks like the hyenas are making their way into the human kingdom, and they are just hunting down innocent civilians, so that's pretty funny. The big bad wolf is gonna blow these people's houses down. Hey, this is what I'm talking about. We got a 2-year-old in the war right now. Let's see how he does in war. Probably not good. Wow. Yep. He took one hit and he's just running away. Wow, the hyenas are ruthless. They're just destroying all the houses around here. They're taking out whole neighborhoods. Is this the last human right here? Okay, well, they are 7 years old. I guess that makes sense. This poor 7-year-old is just gonna hide in their house. Man, this is actually just sad. Like, usually I put like intense music over these like fights, but this is just, I might have to put sad music. I mean, this 7-year-old is just about to get their house destroyed. Oh, they're destroying the house. They're shooting at the house. Oh, the house just got destroyed. The 7-year-old just popped out. Buka, we're all rooting for you, I'm sure. If everyone subscribes right now, Buka will live. Trust me on this, all right? You just have to subscribe and trust me that Buka will live. Uh-oh. Oh. All right, well, the Lulclaws, move on. Up next is the Howler and the Armadillos. Can't say these names. Okay, here we are at the next round. We got the wolves / Howlers and the Armadillos / I don't know how to say their name. I'm gonna be honest with you, so I'm just gonna call them Armadillos. And speed up time. Here we go. Okay, it is year 99. It is, why are you guys fighting? They're having like a dispute down here. You know, I know what, we'll look at that later. The Howlers have a population of exactly 100, and they have an army of 43. The Armadillos have a population of 182, and they have an army of 0. So, and it is time for some war. Here we go. I'm actually gonna make 3 bridges in total, like a top, middle, and bottom bridge. There we go. That makes sense. It does look like the middle path is being chosen the most to battle on right now. I'm kind of wondering where the army for the wolves are. I mean, they supposedly have some big army. I just don't know where they are. The Armadillos are swarming right now. Yeah, they're just bum rushing. I mean, that's like, what, probably over half the kingdom just on this bridge right here. Yeah, I mean, the Howlers are under 20 already. This is insane. I guess being freaky works. If you can just increase your population, then, I mean, you're unstoppable. So be a freak. I think that's the lesson learned here. These guys didn't even leave any crumbs. They destroyed every single house in this entire kingdom. That might be the craziest win I've ever seen in one of these videos. The Armadillos literally wiped the floor with these Howlers. That was unbelievable. Okay, up next we have the Armor Rock versus the Buffalon. I don't know. Okay, up next we have the Armox, which I think are actually supposed to be Rhinos, versus the Buffaloes named Buffalons? I don't know, dude. You already know the drill, though. Okay, for some reason, it looks like the Armox are losing people. I think they're having, like, a few domestic disputes around here. Yeah, look, they're fighting each other right now. This is not good. Yeah, they're throwing out punches at each other. Maybe this is a domestic dispute. Who knows? It is. Look it. This one's a male. This one's a female. We are watching a domestic dispute right now. Okay, it is year 99, and I'm proud to announce that the Armorox have actually brought their population back up to 98 through being freaky. Again, freakiness always prevails. And they have an army of 27. Okay, that's respectable. However, the real freaks of this round are the Buffaloes, who have a population of 193. These guys really got freaky. Why did you guys build all of your houses in this one corner? You know you have like a whole plot of land, right? Anyway, they don't even have an army. So, wanna know what? Maybe being freaky. Wait, hold on. Wait, can I change the quote? Now, that's a kingdom quote right there. These guys might win just off that right there. And we're gonna start the round. In freakiness, we trust. Now, I'm not gonna try and have a bias just because, you know, I made their kingdom quote, but I'm gonna be kind of biased. I kind of want the Buffaloes to win. Right, the war happening here. How strong are the Rhinos? I feel like the Rhinos are like one-shotting people. How much attack damage do they do? Once again, we've all congealed into like one singular spot on this bridge, so I can't really tell what's going on. Literally look at this blob of Buffaloes right here. It's just literally a blob moving in right now. Like, what is going on right here? Can anyone, like, squint their eyes and tell me what's going on right now? I think the Buffaloes just lost a lot of people. Yeah, they did. I guess let's do a population check. Buffaloes have 113. The Rhinos have 77. They're closing the gap. In freakiness, maybe we don't trust. I don't know yet. The Rhinos are making a big push right now. I guess we'll see if they're stopped or not. Wait a second, the Rhinos actually have more people than the Buffaloes do. Wow, that's a comeback. Maybe in freakiness, we don't trust. Okay, I sped up time a little bit here. The Buffaloes are down to 4, and the Rhinos have, like, destroyed the entire village. Like, the real estate value around here is just gone, depleted. And the Buffaloes are down to just 3 right now, actually 2. Okay, there's one buffalo, and it is this 4-year-old buffalo that's almost already dead. So this 4-year-old buffalo has to bring back the kingdom. Can they do it? Oh, the kid made a move. The kid's making a run for it. It's their 5th birthday. Yeah, run, buddy. Run. Uh-oh. He's being cut off. Linebacker. Oh, snipe across. Oh, he got sniped. That's the end of the buffaloes, and the Armor Ox win. Okay, now we have the species that have won 1 round already, which means these guys are actually pretty strong. And up first, we got the Mutars versus the Lulclaws. Okay, here we are at the next round. We have the Hyenas versus the Cows. Speed up time and see who wins. Okay, it is year 99. Let's check up on both teams here. The Lulclaws have a population of 102 and an army of 47, respectable. The Mutars have a population of 101 and no army, so they'll be very disorganized. Let's start the war. Now, neither team was honestly really freaky. Their population was actually very, very level, so I don't really think either team has an advantage here. Well, actually, that's not true because the Hyenas do have an actual army, and as you can see, they are significantly more organized. All of the cows are currently out farming right now at their 9 to 5. Wow, look at this cluster right here. Okay, it looks like the cows are actually kind of gaining like a hive mind. They're working together here. We do have another wave of hyenas coming in here. It does look like population wise, the hyenas are losing by about 20, so not looking good for them right now. They could come back. I think the cows have this round, but I could be wrong. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but they're taking charge right now, and they're forming like a big blob, and they're just moving in right now. This bridge has probably saw like 1,000 deaths this video. Oh, it looks like the hyenas are about to win. Okay, the hyenas now advance back into the kingdom of the cows. Okay, I had a fast forward time there a little bit because literally nothing was happening, and the Lulclaws are back under, and they are now losing by 20. Okay, it is now year 116. The war is still going on. The Lulclaws just keep losing people, and the Mutars are pretty stable at about mid-40s. I expect this to end soon, but this is a very slow burn kind of round. Like, I'm gonna fast forward time again and wait for something to happen. I've never seen this in my life. We currently are in year 160, and the Lulclaws are back over 100 for their population. They are back over what we started with. I have never in my life seen it before. And the cows are at like 60, 50. So both of them are gaining. Wait. On year 237, it might be the year that this finally ends. There's only 3 cows left. The Lulclaws have made a comeback. Their population is 135, the highest it's ever been before, and it only took 137 years. They're down to 1 cow, and they just died. Is it over? I'm calling it. I didn't even get to see the official message that the cows died, but I'm calling it. After a long fought 138 years, the Lulclaws take it. Up next is the Armadillos versus the Armor Ox. Okay, here we are at the next round. We have the Armadillos versus the Rhinos, who are already having domestic disputes once again. Yep, back to it. Hold on. Now that's a kingdom quote I can get behind. Nothing like giving back to the community like punching your wife. Now, it is year 99, and as you can see, I'm actually zoomed in on the Armox side because I don't want to reveal to you the Armadillo side yet, because actually, the Armadillos were the Freakmeisters from the beginning of the video. So let's check in on our domestic disputers here. They have a population of 134 and an army of 40, so that's pretty good. But the Armadillos have a population of 239. That's so wild. And obviously, they have an army of 0 because they're too busy getting freaky. In freakiness, we trust. Now, with that out of the way, let's see who wins. And hopefully this doesn't take 138 years. Now, as per usual, everyone is meeting up on the bridge in one big blob, but something weird's happening. They're charging up at a religious attack right now, which I actually learned they can do in the last video. I don't know. Hold on. Currently, the Rhinos are planning on culturally dividing the other side, so I guess they're gonna spread, like, propaganda. I guess that's an interesting tactic over there. It does look like the Rhinos are cornered right now, though. Like, they're all stuck in this one spot, and they're just getting shot at repeatedly. After speeding up time, the Armadillos have 150 people, and the Armor Ox have only 70, so definitely some movement on the population side here. And as per usual, there's a big fight on the bridge. It looks like the Armadillos are pushing forward right now. The Armor Ox are only down to 50 people, and the Armadillos still have 140. Yeah, it does look like the Armadillos have broke through, and they are raiding the village currently. Yep, this is when it goes downhill for their team. Okay, the Armadillos have been pushed back to their own side, and the battle of the bridge continues. Whoa, dude, I literally looked over there for like, what, 10 seconds? The Armadillos are down to 39 people and like half of their kingdom got destroyed. Wow, the Rhinos made quick work over here. That's pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm currently fast forwarding time here, and as you can see, the Armadillos are only down to 6. This should probably slow down time a little bit here. Oh, now they're down to 3. Yeah, this is it. I'm sure we have some 2-year-old child somewhere holding up the kingdom. This person's 144. Okay, we just basically got 2 elderly people holding down the fort right now. Man, this was a crazy round. I thought the Armadillos for sure had it because they had like 250 people to start. It's all down to Grandpa here who just had his 145th birthday. I trust in you, dude. Oh, this is it. This is it. We won't be able to see it because he's behind the trees right now. Dude, just keep shooting him. Just keep shooting him. Uh-oh, it's not looking good. He's still alive. Yeah, and the Armadillos have fallen, which means the Armorocs win. But we move into the finale where the Lulclaws go against the Armocs. Okay, this should make for a really good finale because we have the Armocs on the left and the Lulclaws on the right. I think this could be anyone's game, honestly. I guess we'll see. Okay, it is year 99. The Armorocs actually have a population of 123. They were able to keep it together this round. Their army is 33. The Lulclaws have a population of 102. Their army is 0. This could be anybody's game, but I mean, I have to think the Armorocs are gonna win this. There's more of them. They have an army, and they're way stronger in general. Like, they have to win this, right? The Lulclaws are just, like, running all over the place. They seem to travel in packs, which is interesting. Like, look at that. There's just, like, 50 of them clumped up, and then they... They disperse. Okay, the Rhinos are pushing in here. The Hyenas need to get their act together. They need to travel in packs. I don't know what they're doing right now. They're not doing anything. The Hyenas need to start moving like now. I mean, I might as well just say subscribe and like, comment your ideas because I do your ideas. Turn on the bell so you're notified when I upload and for whenever I post a forum that you can participate in because, I mean, this is pretty much over. I will be so honestly surprised if the Lulclaws come back from this. There's no way. There's just no way. I mean, the Rhinos are just relentless. They're just tearing down all the houses. Like, I feel like this isn't necessary. There's a single Lulclaw left. I don't know where they're at. I'm sure they're in one of these houses, and I'm sure it's like some random 2-year-old. But I think the video is gonna end here very, very shortly. They literally have to be in one of these 2 houses. They have to be in this house right here. Never mind. I don't know where they were, but they died. And the Lulclaws have been destroyed, meaning the Armorocs win the video. Congratulations, and goodbye.